everyone, this is Prashant here, and once again welcome back to my channel Food and Travel. Today in this video I'm gonna share you how to cook duck curry. So if you guys love duck meat and if you guys want to know how to cook duck curry, then this video is gonna help you a lot. Because in this video I'm gonna share you the step-by-step process of how to cook duck meat. So do consider subscribing to this channel for more such amazing video in future. So now let's go ahead and start cooking.
Let's turn on the gas and heat up the pan. Once the pan get heat up, it's time to put some oil. So I'm using 50 ml of cooking oil and I'm gonna wait until the oil get heat up. Once the oil get heat up, we're gonna add 2 to 3 pieces of bay leaf. Once the bay leaf color changes into dark brown, we're gonna add the ginger. So here I'm using 50 grams of ginger. I've already pounded them. So we're gonna saute this for a few minutes until the ginger color changes into light brown. So once the ginger color changes into light brown, it's time to add the onion. So here I'm using 2 pieces of medium-sized onion. Saute it for a few minutes. And now it's time to add the garlic. So here I'm using 20 to 25 cloves of garlic. After sauteing this 3 mixture for a few seconds, it's time to add 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of cumin powder, and 1 tablespoon of garam masala. Give a good stir to mix all the spice nicely. Saute this for a few minutes until the color changes into dark brown. Once the color changes into dark brown, it's time to add the water. So here I'm using 1 glass of water and I'm gonna make this boil for 1 or 2 minutes. Once it started simmering, now it's time to add the red chili powder and the turmeric powder. So here I'm using 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder and 2 tablespoons of red chili powder. After adding the turmeric powder and the red chili powder, I'm gonna add the salt. Salt you can put as per your taste. So here I'm using 2 tablespoons of salt. Once again, give a good stir and make it boil for a few minutes until the oil gets separated from the spice. Once the oil gets separated from the spice, it shows that the spice is nicely cooked. So here as you can see that the oil is floating above, that means the spice is nicely cooked. So now it's time to add the meat. So I'm going to add 1 kilo of meat. After adding the meat, give a good stir and cook it by opening the lid for 5 minutes. Remember to cook this in high flame. After a few minutes, you'll see that the meat started releasing some water. But don't forget to stir because we're cooking this in high flame. Once the water started drying up slightly, it's time to add the wild coriander. So here I'm adding the finely chopped wild coriander. Again, give a good stir. After cooking this for something around 5 minutes by opening the lid, now it's time to cover the lid. Remember to lower the flame before covering the lid. So here we're going to cook this for 10 minutes by covering the lid. But remember to keep the flame as low as possible because the meat may get burned if you keep the flame high. So keep checking in between. You can open the lid and check in between. After every 2 to 3 minutes, open the lid and give a good stir from the bottom so that the meat may not get burned from below. After 10 minutes, we're going to open the lid and now it's time to increase the flame. So we're going to increase the flame into medium and then we're going to cook this until all the gravy get dry up nicely. Here you can see that the gravy is already dry and the meat is almost cooked. So I'm gonna add 2 pieces of potato. Potato is optional, by the way. If you like potato, you can add potato. If you don't like potato, you can leave this. Once again, after adding the potato, give a good stir. After adding the potato and cooking this for something around 2 to 3 minutes, now I'm gonna add some red chili. I have soaked this red chili in hot water and then I pound them. It's up to you whether you want to add red chili or not. If you want to make your curry spicy, then you can add some red chili. If you don't want your curry to be spicy, then you can leave this part. By the way, this red chili is very hot. After adding the red chili, you're gonna give a good stir once again, and now it's time to add the water for the gravy. So here I'm using 4 glasses of water, or you can even go for 3 glasses of water if you want a thick gravy. But especially in duck curry, I like the gravy to be little thin, and believe me, this gravy is gonna be damn tasty. If you love eating meat with steamed rice, then this gravy is gonna go really well with steamed rice. So now we're gonna make this boil by covering the lid for 5 minutes. But this time you need to put your burner in high flame. So cover the lid and make it boil for 5 minutes in high flame. After 5 minutes, we're gonna open the lid and look at this, man. Look at this. This gravy is gonna be so tasty. Just look at this. I would say this is the perfect gravy for duck curry. Because if you're cooking duck curry, you don't want the gravy to be very thick, or you don't want it to be very thin also, but this particular gravy, this is gonna be damn tasty because the thickness level of this gravy is exactly the same how I want. So this is gonna be damn tasty. Oh, I started feeling hungry. Now it's time to test. I'm gonna test one piece. If the salt goes okay, then it's okay. Otherwise, I have to put some more salt. The salt, chili, everything is okay. So let's turn off the gas. Let's wait for 2 to 3 minutes and let's make it cool down a bit. And finally, it's time to garnish the curry. So I'm gonna garnish this with some finely chopped coriander leaves. Look at this, man. Look at this. This is gonna taste damn good. So finally it's done. You can have this now.
Thank you very much for watching this video till the end. If you like the video, please do consider giving a thumbs up and please do subscribe to my channel for more such amazing video in future. Thank you.